From AccuWeather.com, this is AccuWeather Daily, a brief host-read article. It's weather news in a nutshell. Temperatures will begin to throttle back as showers and thunderstorms rumble through the areas of the country most affected by the heat dome recently. That heat dome will weaken during the second half of this week from the Midwest to the Northeast, and in some cases in the Northeast, the cool down could be dramatic. AccuWeather meteorologists warn, though, that thunderstorms will erupt in areas where humidity levels remain high. Millions recently hoped for relief from the relentless downpours and abnormally cool conditions, and they got their wish with a virtually cloudless sky and searing summer heat. Now, millions are seeking some relief from this sudden surge of extreme heat and blazing sunshine, or at least a break from the extreme temperatures. In many cases where high temperatures were within a few degrees of the century mark into Tuesday, highs closer to 90 will be in store later in the week, with some spots experiencing highs in the 80s. Where highs were in the middle to upper 90s during the first few days of the week, highs in the 80s will be more common by the week's end, with some places getting a day or two with highs in the 70s. AccuWeather's senior meteorologist Brett Anderson said there's even a rare backdoor cool front that will drop southward from New England to parts of the mid-Atlantic during the middle and latter part of this week, and this can dramatically drop temperatures by 20 and maybe 40 degrees in some cases, which is about as big as it gets this time of the year. In Boston, following highs near 100 Tuesday, temperatures may be no higher than 60 Thursday and Friday behind the front. It will likely be a similar story in New York City. Highs around the century mark Tuesday will be followed by highs in the 70s Thursday and Friday. For those fearing more weather whiplash, the return of thunder and downpours should be less extreme than before in most cases. This is not to say that flash flooding will be absent everywhere, as that risk tends to accompany summertime thunderstorms. At first, the extreme heat will settle southward, but the mechanisms for producing the extreme temperatures will gradually disappear, allowing more typical summertime heat to take over. As the heat dome weakens, thunderstorms will have an easier time erupting throughout the central and eastern U.S. A complete pattern flip is likely to evolve in the southeast as a ripple in the jet stream develops and lingers, leading to an eruption of showers and thunderstorms on a daily basis in some locations. This will bring a risk of flooding, downpours, and localized damaging wind gusts, especially from the Carolinas to southeastern Georgia. The boundary of the heat dome will shrink from the north and west, and the fringe zones will likely experience more cloud cover and more frequent shower and thunderstorm activity compared to the rest of the decaying heat dome. This also means that some of the areas on the rim of the heat dome that were getting clobbered by daily storms should get a break from the downpours and severe weather. A vacation in Florida almost turned deadly after a lightning strike at a beach knocked 4 women unconscious. The 4 women, who are all friends visiting from Kentucky, were spending some time along the Gulf Coast in Marco Island Saturday when a thunderstorm quickly approached. One of the women said the siren went off and we knew there was a storm coming. The nearest thing to us was a little tiki hut, and that's where we decided to take shelter. A person nearby was filming the storm and miraculously captured footage of the lightning strike hitting the beach. All 4 were unconscious for a time and later transported to a local hospital where they were treated with minor injuries. One day earlier, though, a 29-year-old Colorado man on his honeymoon died after being hit by lightning at New Smyrna Beach. There have been 4 lightning-related fatalities across the U.S. so far this year. That's according to the National Lightning Safety Council. Being at the beach is one of the deadly dozen activities for lightning-related deaths and ranks as the second deadliest, only after fishing. Since 2006, lightning has killed 32 people at beaches across the country. This week is Lightning Safety Awareness Week, when officials highlight the danger of lightning as people spend more time outdoors during the summer months. Most of lightning injuries and deaths occur in June, July, and August. You can receive alerts on your phone when lightning is detected in your area by downloading the free AccuWeather app and enabling lightning alerts for your location. That's all for now. You can find more regional forecasts and science-based articles at AccuWeather.com. And for your local forecast at your fingertips, download the AccuWeather app. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe. I'll be back tomorrow with more from AccuWeather.